I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Ravens come away with a 7-point win. Lance Sergeant Schulters had over 10 tackles and helped his Titans beat the Chiefs. Over in Cleveland, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we had the Browns get squeezed out by 4 points. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Over now to news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Ben Taylor leaves the Browns and heads to the Redskins. He'll take a teammate with him and a draft pick, a 5th rounder. So expect him to provide some stability to that existing core of linebackers. In exchange, they'll get a draft pick and a couple of players. Here, perhaps the most notable. Fred Smoot is someone that'll be a good fit for this secondary, as his aggressive instincts make him a natural out there.
Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins squeak to a 1-point victory. The Bills' defense got to the quarterback 4 times in their win at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Falcons, Panthers. Peerless Price is so dangerous with his speed. The ball at the 27-yard line, and there's a little stutter step, and he's wide open. Touchdown! The Falcons go on to win this by the final score of 41-17. Well-dressed Amani Toomer hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Giants beat the Lions. Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we had the Cardinals stroll away with a 14-point win. Up at Lambeau Field, we had the Packers narrowly coming out on top by 5. The Jets' defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at the Edward Jones Dome. Jerry Porter hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Raiders beat the Texans. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. James Atkins will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 6 years, $6.2 million, plus a $1.8 million signing bonus. Brad Johnson will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Dolphins. Marvin Jones is on the move. Perhaps not for all that he thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 6 years, $14.9 million, plus a $1.4 million signing bonus. Jason Gilden is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the 49ers.
Vikings, Cowboys. Dante Culpepper bark signals at the 24-yard line. Do they go to the end zone here? Takes a little extra time at the snap. Good pocket, slings it. And a perfect timing pattern for a touchdown. The Vikings win this one by the final score of 31-7.
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Denard Walker might be the biggest loss on this list. He'll be out for the rest of the season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Fred Beasley won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 8 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Mike Brown is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, welcome one and all to NFL Kickoff Weekend 2004. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Berman. Now we're ready for some football. We kick off our coverage of the NFL on ESPN with what ought to be a pretty good one. Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns. Next!
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Brown Stadium. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. Jamal Lewis is your prototypical power back. He's big, heavy, and would rather run right over you than go around you. I'll tell you what, Dan, his teammate isn't too shabby either. Kevin Johnson is one of the better receivers in the league. He's one of those players that a defense has to key in on and respect. Otherwise, he's going to make you pay. A talented duo to be certain. They just might make the difference out there.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
Tails.
It's heads. Phil Dawson kicking off for the Browns.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Browns football.
Dawson kicks it off to begin the game. Smith downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Jones goes in motion.
Green 18.
Lewis takes his first carry of the game and gets past the line. Tackled at the 22.
Jamal Lewis had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second and 8. Ball at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Bowler just rifles this one, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Kyle Bowler rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him. But the pass clicked and they'll move the ball.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down and less than a yard. Lewis carries this off his left tackle and takes it upfield. 40, finally gets out of bounds at the 36. That will bring up 1st down.
Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
Taylor goes in motion. Lewis takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Williams blasts him back at the 37.
Roosevelt Williams targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is nothing but read and react, Peter, which is what all defenders are taught.
Great concentration to nab one shifty runner, stepping up and doing his job.
Bird tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Mark Word was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. Third down, empty backfield.
Looks like an even matchup out there. 5 receivers, defense is countering with a nickel.
Bowler zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Dalen McCutcheon couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Zastoodle gets ready to punt this away. Zastoodle takes the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Dragged down at the 21.
Fred Smoot got sandbagged before he hardly got anywhere on that run back, but the kick was so bad it still gave his offense a nice starting point.
The Browns offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 21-yard line. Hayden takes it across the line and picks up a couple.
Steve Hayden used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down from the I.
Ball at the Browns, 23-yard line.
Down! Set!
Morgan didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Gary Baxter didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
That'll give us a 3rd down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
3rd and 8. Ball at the Browns, 23-yard line.
Down! Set! Great! 24!
Roethlisberger passes a high, long one, and it's incomplete.
Kellen Winslow Jr. had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
3rd and long, they have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be 4th down. Number 3 lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Chris McAllister to make the return.
Number 3 gets the ball and punts it away. McAllister fields the punt at the 35.
Chris McAllister is the guy to watch. Sixth-year man out of Arizona and someone who knows how to get serious punt return yardage. If you're the first guy to reach him, you better bring him down.
The Ravens had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 45-yard line. Lewis goes right up the middle and heads left. Eventually tackled at the 44. First down.
First down,
Jamal
Ravens.
Lewis sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 45 yards on 5 carries.
First and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Down. Set.
Lewis will lose a bunch here, and that will bring up second down.
Kevin Bentley was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won. 4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Moeller rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Todd Heath has a small crowd of defenders working him and yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around him.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, both wideouts to the right. Lewis gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
They're crying out there. Hit them again. They're crying.
Second and
Look at the
5.
numbers generated on the
Ball at
ground.
21.
That is impressive.
Down. Set.
Lewis gets the call again and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Andre Davis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down.
Down.
Taylor goes in motion.
Green. 22.
He pitches it in the flat, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Fred Smoot pushed his man off the field with a great defensive effort back there. They got a few yards, but not the first.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Dave Zastoodle holding.
Stover kicks from 37 yards out, and they take the lead.
Matt Stover knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover rockets this one deep. Jacobs decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 22.
Taylor Jacobs took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Roethlisberger dumps it out left, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Dennis Northcutt reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by two defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Bulware takes him down back at the 36.
Leopard. I got 86. 81 is mine. 81 is mine. Down. Set.
Reed hunts him down and gets the sack way back at the 27.
And Reed goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
Another good
That's the
stop
end
by
of
the
the first
defense,
quarter.
and that will be 2 losses in a row. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Ravens with a small lead, 3-0. They couldn't connect on this
Pass is
one.
incomplete.
Incomplete. Fourth
With the
down
deflection.
coming up. Number 3
Number
lines
3,
up for the punt.
formation. Chris McAllister to make the return.
Number 3 gets the snap and punts it away. McAllister takes it at the 39. Stop
Return
at
10.
the 49.
Chris McAllister racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Ravens have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 49-yard line. He
First down,
catches this
Ravens.
one, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Todd Heath has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
Peter, there's another catch, and for a tight end, he sees the ball quite a bit.
Well, he's one of those guys that's more of a receiver than a tight end, Dan. He's got such great hands that he'll get the
First
ball
and
a
10.
lot during this game.
Ball at the 29.
Down. Set.
Lewis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Kevin Bentley with the tackle.
Kevin Bentley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down with a
Second
split
and 10.
backfield.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Down. Set.
Lewis gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Jamal Lewis stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Down. Set.
Bowler fires this one over the middle, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down.
Warwick Holdman made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Fourth down, 5 yards to go. Stover with the
field goal
41-yard
attempt is
attempt
good.
and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Matt Stover sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover booms a beauty here. Jacobs downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. Green takes the handoff and heads upfield, tackled at the 24.
Second and 6. Ball at the Browns, 24-yard line.
Down! Strong back! Set!
Boulware gets the sack way back at the 18.
Peter Boulware forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Third down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 18-yard line.
Reed tracks him down and gets the sack way back at the 10. Fourth down coming up.
And Reed nails the offense with a huge loss. Watch how he zeroes in on the target. Ouch! Oh, he sacked him way back there. Great play.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 3 tackles and 2 sacks.
Number 3 lines up in his own end zone for the punt.
Chris McAllister to make the return.
Number 3 takes the long snap and punts it away. McAllister fields the punt at the 44. Tackled at the 38.
Chris McAllister didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Ravens are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at the 38-yard line. Lewis picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Jamal Lewis didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Moeller zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Kyle Bowler airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
Another completion, and that will be 5 in a row.
Nice little streak.
Mugelli goes in motion. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set! Red 35! Red 35!
Lewis picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Second and 8. Ball at the 25.
Down! Set! Green 17!
Lewis has his number called on second down and chews up about 4 on the play. Third down, both tight ends. The Browns want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout. Third down from the I.
Down!
Lewis has his number called on third down and is dropped short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Timeout call.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Dave Zastudel holding.
Stover kicks from 37 yards out, and it's good.
Dave Zastudel handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
That's his third field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense at all.
All right.
Sorry.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover booms a beauty here. Jackson decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 17.
James Jackson thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Browns can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Roethlisberger throws a heater, and it's complete at the 25. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down. First down, one man back. The Browns take a timeout. That's their final one.
Second and 8. Ball at the Browns, 32-yard line.
Roethlisberger throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Gary Baxter kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
Third down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Browns, 32-yard line.
Demps tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Will Demps came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Number 3 lines up
Number
for the
3
punt.
in punt formation. Chris McAllister to make the return.
Number 3 gets the ball and punts it away. McAllister catches it at the 31.
5 on the play.
Brought down at the 36.
Chris McAllister didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at 21. Lewis carries it for the 15th time and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 5. Ball at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Bowler unloads this one to the left, and the reception's made at the 38. Finally dropped at the 22.
Travis Taylor is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
What a play! A massive pickup
That's the end of
and
the
an
second
obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens enjoying the lead 9-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Browns are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Jamal Lewis bounces this one to the outside and is going to get some room to maneuver out there. After driving 35 yards on 6 plays, Matt Smokey Stover is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. Connect on the field goal. Brown still late in the first. Brown's down by 3. Then Roethlisberger would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Ravens now in the second quarter. Matt Smokey Stover would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 42-yard field goal. Ravens out in front, 6-0. After driving 18 yards on 5 plays, Matt Smokey Stover was called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. A 38-yard field goal. The Ravens now up by 9. Ravens still late in the second quarter. Ball at their own 39. Travis Taylor is going to find an opening in the secondary, and he'll exploit it here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns are down at the half, 9-0. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Ed Reed has been unstoppable. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Browns get the ball first this half, and they could use a score right out of the gates to get back into this one. They currently trail 9-0. Now let's get to the game.
Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover boots the second half kickoff away. Jacobs decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 20. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Brian Billen took a moment to speak with me, and he likes the way they've been playing overall. They were moving the ball well, but he would have liked to have gotten a couple of touchdowns. Instead, they've had to settle for field goals. He hopes they can take it up a notch here in the second half and get into the end zone. Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. The Browns' offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 20-yard line. Green chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Edgerton Hartwell with the tackle.
Second down, both wideouts to the right.
Ball at the Browns, 24-yard line.
Green will get the carry on second down and heads wide right. No one in front of them. The 45. Chased down at the 45. It will be first down.
William Green sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
The ball's loose. The Ravens have it.
Game over. Yeah, we got it.
Edgerton Hartwell delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Ravens want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at their 49-yard line. Lewis gets the toss and runs into traffic. Bentley makes the hit in the backfield at the 48.
Kevin Bentley was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Second down with the tight end right. Taylor goes in motion. Bentley tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Kevin Bentley not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Third down.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
He fumbles and drops it. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Todd Heat had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Zastoodle lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Zastoodle gets the snap and punts it away. Smoot fields the punt at the 17. Dragged down at the 26.
Fred Smoot racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Browns haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 26-yard line. Green takes it off the toss and ends up losing about 3.
Peter Boulware targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That took some strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
Green barges off right guard and chews up about 4 on the play.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
William Green has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 37 yards on 7 carries.
Could somebody please
3rd and 8. Ball at the Browns, 27-yard line.
Che grabs the fastball over the middle and...
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the chains.
First, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first. Right down, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented. It's really just amazing to sit back and watch.
The head coach is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Baltimore is challenging the spot of the ball.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is one knee to be down.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Baltimore will not be charged a timeout. 4th down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
4th and inches. Ball at the Browns, 35-yard line.
Down. Set. You know we stopped him.
Okay, bring him out.
You know why you measuring.
Bring him out. We got the chains.
Not even close. Not even close. No first, baby. No first. Yeah, no first, baby. No first. Man.
The Ravens offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. Bowler zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Warwick Holdman knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. Mugelli goes in motion. Lewis is at the 25, 10,
Touchdown,
and
Ravens.
touchdown.
So, see that, man. I gotta get my head right.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 97 yards and 1 touchdown.
Dave Zastoodle holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it off. Jacobs catches it back at the 3. Breaks free. Eventually runs out at the 50.
Taylor Jacobs is going to take this well-kicked ball off to the races. He found a seam and some blocking and a few nice moves to boot. Nice return.
Browns were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their 50-yard line. Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Kellen Winslow Jr. put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field. Morgan catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Quincy Morgan faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Roethlisberger throws this on a rope, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Dennis Northcutt catches this one easily with no one around to stop him. Where was the defense? Well, they were nowhere on this play, which made that an easy catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Green gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Quincy Morgan administered a block on that last play like an O-liner. That's something you don't see very often.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. 2nd down, 4 yards to go.
Ball at the 12-yard line.
Down! Set! Blue!
Roethlisberger rifles it out left side, and it's intercepted.
Ravens.
Brought down at the 7.
Will Dempsey shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Ravens are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 7-yard line. Taylor goes in motion.
Jamal Lewis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd and 9. Ball at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Lewis loses about 3, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Courtney Brown was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Lewis gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 7. Kelly was in on the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Eric Kelly made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens enjoying the lead, 16-0. Zastoodle lines up in his own end zone for the punt.
Fred Smoot to make the return.
Zastoodle takes the long snap and punts it away. Smoot fields it at the 49. Tackled at the 45.
Fred Smoot got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Browns were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 45-yard line. Demps puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Ben Roethlisberger has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 70 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the 45.
Roethlisberger gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete.
Aaron Shea had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 45.
Down! Set!
Northcutt didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Dennis Northcutt didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Number 3 takes the snap and punts it away. McAllister fair catches it at the 20.
Fair catch interference. Number 37, offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Anthony Henry made contact on that play after a fair catch signal was clearly made, so he got the call for interference. You just can't do that.
The Ravens will start this drive at their 35-yard line. Lewis takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 35.
Jamal Lewis had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd and 9. Ball at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Bowler zings it to the right side, and the reception's made at the 39, brought down at the 45.
Kyle Bowler had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
That's the 3rd time today he's hit a receiver way downfield.
Well, his arm didn't come cheap for this team, so they might as well get their money's worth.
Heap goes in motion. Lewis gets the call on 3rd down and converts the 3rd down.
1st down, Ravens.
Oh, you guys, we gotta pick this up. That's terrible.
First down with a split backfield.
Ball at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Green 66! Green 66!
Lewis gets the call on 1st down and heads out right. Hunted down at the 44. That will bring up first down.
Ravens.
Jamal Lewis has been taking it inside, taking it outside, heck, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up 108 yards and 1 touchdown. Well, as you can see, up over the 100-yard mark, just another day in the office.
McCutcheon crushes him behind the line at the 48.
Jalen McCutcheon keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Johnson goes in motion.
Hurry, 41. Hurry, 41. Ha ha. Ha. Ha.
Lewis carries it for the fourth straight time and takes it upfield. Hammered down at the 43. Third down, tight end to the left.
Down. Set. Bray, 47. Bray, 47.
Lewis gains 3 yards, and that brings up fourth down.
Gerard Warren made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Zastoodle gets ready to punt this away. Zastoodle takes the long snap and punts it away. Smoot fields the punt at the 11. Gets out at the 18.
Fred Smoot didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Browns will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:57. Green catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:51. First down.
William Green sees the time slipping away and does what he has to stop the clock. That's good thinking. Yep, did the smart thing by running out of bounds.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down with the tight end right.
Down. Set.
Roethlisberger airs this one to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 39.
But it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Ravens start this drive in great field position at the 39-yard line. Taylor picks up a yard on the play, and the clock will continue to run.
With the tackle.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Down. Set. Green, 22. Green, 22. Ha ha. Ha.
Number 29, the ball carrier. Fred Smoot with the tackle. Third down.
Down. Set.
Johnson goes in motion.
Blue 19. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Taylor gets the handoff and passes the line. The Browns take their first timeout.
Kevin Bentley made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Zastoodle lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Zastoodle gets the ball and aims this one out of bounds. This will pin them deep as it flies out of bounds at the 10.
Dave Zestoodle showed some great accuracy on his punt there, Dan. He landed it inside the 10, which will give this offense lots to think about.
The Browns will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 22.
Down! Set!
Morgan pulls down the floor. The Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down! Set!
Roethlisberger throws a big high lob, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Quincy Morgan had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back, though.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 12.
Ball at the Browns, 39-yard line.
Jacobs catches the hard throw. The Browns take a timeout. That's their final one. First down from the shotgun.
Ice, ice, ice! Liz, Liz, Liz! Gun, gun, gun! Check 3!
Roethlisberger throws a bullet to the flat, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Number 27 broke up the quick outside pass on that last play by reading it perfectly. No catch, incomplete.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 4.
Strong trips open! Strong trips open! Leffert, Leffert, Leffert! Gun, 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 gun! Black 43!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top 16-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Ravens stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. William Green is going to take this one to the outside, and once he gets the corner, it's a foot race. The Ravens, after a stop on 4th down, the Ravens with possession at the 36. Jamal Lewis is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then look at him go. He's off to the races. A 35-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Browns back by 16. Will Demps was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Browns on D. Number 27 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Browns back 16-0. Then Roethlisberger would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens come away with a win, 16-0. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Jamal Lewis is on the field with our Susie Calder. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You played great today and led your team to a big win. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
Man, I think that our linebackers are the spark plugs for the whole team. Nobody wants to win more than those guys, and they put their bodies on the line every down for the good of the team. And they should get a lot of credit for this win.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.